Today we're going to learn about comparatives in English. We use comparatives when we want to compare two things, people or places. When we compare, we usually use an adjective plus than. For example, a mouse is smaller than a cat, Luke is taller than Tristan, the train is faster than the bus. The word than is very important because it connects the two things we are comparing. Let's start with one-syllable adjectives. These are short adjectives like small, tall, fast, or old. To make the comparative, we usually add For example, small, smaller, tall, taller, fast, faster, old, older. We use them in sentences like, this car is faster than that car, my brother is taller than me, this book is older than that one. This is the most common rule. Now, if the adjective ends in E, we only add R. For example, large, larger, nice, nicer, strange, stranger. So we can say, an elephant is larger than a cat. She is nicer than her sister. This story is stranger than I thought. It's a very simple change. Just add R. Sometimes we need to double the last consonant before adding This happens when the adjective has one vowel plus one consonant at the end. For example, big, bigger, fat, fatter, thin, thinner. So we say, the number 10 is bigger than 9, an elephant is fatter than a dog, a giraffe is thinner than an elephant. Remember, double the consonant and then add Now let's look at two-syllable adjectives that end in Y. In this case, we change the Y to I and add ear. For example, happy, happier, funny, funnier, easy, easier. We can say, she is happier than before, he is funnier than his friend. This exercise is easier than the last one. This is a very common pattern. Some two-syllable adjectives that do not end in Y can also take although this is less common. For example, clever, cleverer, little, littler. For instance, she is cleverer than her brother. A mouse is littler than a cat. You may also hear more plus adjective, but at A1 we focus on R forms. Let's look at more examples with everyday adjectives. This street is busier than that street. She is prettier than her sister. This film is duller than the last one. He is shorter than his friend. This person is younger than me. That building is older than this one. These examples help us compare things in daily life. We can also use comparatives with animals and objects. A dog is faster than a cat is smaller than a dog, a giraffe is taller than a horse. This bag is heavier than that one. These sentences help us describe differences clearly. Now let's remember the structure: subject plus verb plus comparative adjective plus than plus object. For example, this car is faster than that car. She is happier than him. This book is easier than that one. This structure is very important, so try to remember it. To summarize, we use comparatives to compare two things. We usually add to short adjectives and use than to connect the ideas. Sometimes we change the spelling, for example, doubling a consonant or changing Y to I. Learning comparatives will help you describe differences between people, places, and things in English more easily.